So, Cabbie,
of course.
Yes.
we like you, you know that. But we also know that you'll always be a Howard guy. So there's this conflict
and that's
with
the
us.
funny thing.
Because we've been at this way too long.
We need to clear something up.
Yeah.
I was in radio long before I was ever a Howard Stern person, and I was never actually a Howard Stern person. I went on Howard's show. I promoted the things I did on K-Rock with Kane. That is the fact. Everybody made me a Howard Stern guy. I did radio with Kane at K-Rock. I went into Howard's show. I'd promote what I did on K-Rock, right? I mean, that's the fact. I'm a broadcaster for almost 15 years. I always became Cabbie from the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, you could say that and stuff, but the fact of the matter is, it just did become that. You became part of Howard's show.
Because I
were
went
involved
on there.
in a lot of events that he did.
No, I did. Let's see, I did a couple boxing matches.
Right.
He found my birth mother for me, which was cool. I mean, they spent a lot of money and about 3 years, and they found my birth mother for me, which was something I was actually trying to do before I was ever in radio.
I honestly don't know that storyline. How did that work out?
We're still in contact. I mean, he found my mom for me, which was something I couldn't do.
Did she want to find you?
No, she wasn't looking.
Oh, jeez.
She likes Light FM.
That's rough.
No, I mean, she had a family. It wasn't something she was, like, actively searching. So...
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that was cool, and at one point, I thought he faked it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it was real?
As far as I know, I mean, I haven't done a DNA test or anything.
What kind of woman is she? Does she have
she's cool,
or?
but no, she just, you know what, I'm going to turn my camera off, because it's kind of annoying holding it. But it is a cool camera. It's actually cooler than yours.
Cabbie, I do love you, but...
You know what?
I mean, you're known as a Howard guy, though. We have so many people from Howard's show trying to get on our show, like guys maybe he doesn't pay attention to.
I'm not trying to get on your show. I'm trying to clear something up.
All right, let's go.
I've severed the umbilical cord because it's for the past, I don't know, year since I got out of prison, almost a year. Some promises were made that didn't come through. Yeah, I'm going to get you a job. Okay. There was no job for me. Number two, I didn't really need anybody to get me a job because, like I said, I've been in broadcasting almost 15 years, so I got my own jobs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But if you weren't a Howard guy, then you wouldn't need him to get a job.
No, but what I'm saying is
Tom's in your corner big time. He
exactly.
Because I was playing golf with Tom, and
but you say he protects me. I don't need somebody to protect me.
He looks out for you.
But what do you mean looks out for me? I mean, you're saying he looks out for me. What do I need? I'm a grown man. What do I need another man to look out for me? I'm not dating Tom. Tom's not my father. I mean, there's been instances.
What's the point then? I don't understand. What are you trying to distinguish?
But you don't have to be.
Like
well, but he's saying he protects me.
Yeah, I know, but
and I don't know you. So can you just? Who are you? I don't know.
I don't know Louis. I have a microphone, so I'm talking.
No, I know, but I
ask you.
No, I know, but I didn't know who you were. You just kind of came out of nowhere from over
exactly.
there.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just.
I don't know you either.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what's your?
No, I'm just trying to. I don't understand what's your point. I'm trying to. You're saying you're not a Howard guy. You're not. You don't need that guy. But Howard made you promises, and he didn't.
Yeah,
you're saying you're trying to clear something up.
He did make promises.
You're contradicting yourself a little bit because you're saying I don't need Howard, but he promised me stuff that never came through.
He did make promises. A lot of people have made me promises in my life and never came through. But it's not like sour grapes. But I'm saying. I'm not a Howard guy. I've stood on my own my whole broadcasting career. So I went on the Howard Stern show. Now I'm on the O&A show. Am I an O&A guy? No. I'm effing Cabbie, all right?
But you would have to be
Cabbie is Cabbie, all right? If I go on CBS, am I a CBS guy? No. I made my own name in radio.
Hold on, that's what you want, but I'm telling you, if we took a poll, everyone would go Cabbie from the Howard Stern show. So you got some work ahead of you.
Yeah, exactly.
You got some work.
Exactly. And that's why I severed that umbilical cord. And it's, you know what? Honest to God, when I was in prison, dudes were like, oh, you're Cabbie from the Howard Stern show. And I'm like, oh, dude, I was Cabbie from K-Rock. That's the battle I've fought for 7 years in New York.
Right.
And I fight it every day, and now I'm going to have to fight it. And believe me, with what went down last week with that stuff that is not my fight, And with the stuff I was supposed to give him, that was a secret document. It wasn't a secret document. Somebody was going to give me a press release to give him.
Hold on, let me just explain. We got, I kind of blame E-Rock. I got an email in the middle of the night that you had some top secret info that you were going to slide under the door. It was an envelope. It was a whole thing.
Right. And the stuff was in
Picture
page 6
Mission Impossible music playing as you're sneaking in the hallways and sneaking in under our door.
E-Rock's a bit of a drama queen with his emails.
And we thought it was going to be some great dirt, and it turns out we never got the secret document or the secret press release or the secret info, and it was in the paper that morning anyway.
Right. I got a very cryptic phone call very late, and I was told to make a phone call, and I did. And then, like you said, it was in the paper, and that is not my fight, and I can't comment on it, and it is not my fight. But it was something I was involved in, and it's, from what I understand, it's going to get very ugly over there.
So what happened with the falling out?
We got
a lot of people that have no clue what's going on. So what happened with the fallout with Howard? What does it come down to?
He can, there's words I can't say on this broad. F. Howard, and about 2 years ago I received some pictures of Howard that are very unbecoming. Him naked, does that make sense? And a video.
Ew.
And I have it. And I've been holding it for 2 years, and I'm talking to lawyers. And
why do you got naked pictures of Howard?
Yeah, how did this come about?
Somebody sent it to me, and
somebody,
it's true. Yeah.
Could it have been video taken during the time between his wife and his girlfriend?
I believe so.
And so then it would have been maybe somebody that he had some type of relationship with, and they had the video. Was it a hidden video?
Yes.
It was a hidden video.
Yes.
Wow.
Why don't you bring it in and we'll just kind of take a look in the back?
Take a little screening.
Well, because
so then give it a screening.
Then we would.
Well, I've talked to a lawyer, and he said to just kind of hang on to it until I see.
How about a secret screening with your new?
It would be nice. It would probably be nice to have some confirmation that it is. Can you see?
I have to figure out what's going on with me. You know, we got this big meeting with the new PD. I just met her. She's very seems like a nice woman.
She's got a nice voice.
Very powerful.
Like that voice.
She's a power. She got a power
like a nice
voice.
woman.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know if she was kicking Jews' doors in 1945. It was her rack. Was all I cared about. It was wonderful.
We don't know what her face looks like yet.
Well,
she sauntered in here, and we all went,
"Wow!" If it was her. Wow! Look at her.
She did a good job over at the Hot 97. I know that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, getting back to Howard,
and she walked away without being shot.
Yeah,
which is a talent in itself.
Yeah.
So she deserves the job.
Yes.
And the stuff about Howard, I guess we should say I'm
not a Howard Stern
this
guy.
Is true, false. This is
allegedly, supposedly.
I would like to see
Cabbie.
Yes.
I would like to see it just to see if we can confirm in our own minds if it's him.
Well, maybe I'll set something up for that.
Now, you've seen it.
I have it.
You have it, so obviously you've seen it.
You have it on you.
No, I don't have it on
In your opinion,
in my opinion,
it's him.
In my opinion, because I've known the man for 7 years.
Are the shots far away? Are they obscured? Is it clear?
It's dark. It's dark, but it's him.
But it is.
Yeah.
Because now there are a lot of films out there that say that it's a celebrity doing this, and
I will say this though, he does have a tough time achieving.
Well, whoever it is in this video, who Cabbie alleges to be Howard, has a tough time.
Just keep saying allegedly.
Performing.
Allegedly, supposedly.
Well, we have no idea.
I'm just saying that in your opinion, it's him on this video.
It is.
I don't know because I haven't seen it, and no one can confirm it unless
and I will,
even seeing it might not be confirmable.
Exactly, because
safe to assume it's a girl.
Exactly.
Was it in what kind of room?
Because it does have long hair.
Was it in a car or a hotel room?
It was. It looked like kind of like one of those tour buses.
A tour bus.
You know, like a RV type thing.
Right.
Yeah.
An RV type thing.
No, but it was not like an RV, but like one of those real expensive ones, like the rich people have.
Right.
Maybe a stretch Escalade.
No.
Like a trailer on a movie.
Is the woman famous?
No, like the $1 million ones. Like the guys that go to football games and tailgate, the big ones though.
I got you. I've seen those things. Sometimes you can pull a mini in the back of them.
Something a band would probably have.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. So this guy found your mother for you, and now you're going to show everybody nude pictures? Well, that won't give you much airtime now.
Hang on a second. That's just it.
That's his dilemma.
He gave you a career. He elevated your career. Found your mom for you.
Out of respect, I have not.
I know,
You've been holding it for how long?
Describing his impotence on the air and claiming that
there's alleged impotence. We have no idea.
2 years.
I've never seen.
Is the woman in it famous?
See, if somebody found my mom for me, I wouldn't tell people that I have a video of him.
How about if she was in that video?
Yeah, perhaps the mom.
Maybe. Yeah.
Here's the obvious question: like, why is this embarrassing? Why would this be something that?
Yeah, it's almost like who cares if he's getting laid? If a guy's getting laid,
if it's a porn star,
yeah, but if you're having trouble,
yeah, even that.
Oh, he's biting his lip. He's got a little more to this story.
And he's been perhaps there's is there a gentleman involved in the?
No comment.
I'm sure
no comment.
Gentleman.
Yeah.
No comment if another gentleman is involved in this video.
Yeah.
The girl I asked before, famous or not?
No comment.
No comment on that.
Why can't you comment on that? You're not giving
he's his
anybody
friend. He
trouble,
doesn't
right?
want to hurt his friend.
Yeah, you're dangling a little too much in front of us here, Cabbie.
Well,
it's a nice angle.
I'm just going to say,
angle.
Like you said, you've been doing this for 15 years. You know this is not helping us. You're making it.
no, I'm just going to say to answer this gentleman over here's question. Louis, I'm sorry. I have held on to it for a couple of years, and if publicity or money was a question, I could have dropped it a long time ago, and I could have sold it, and I could have thrown it out there, and I still could, but out of respect, because I did for many years consider the man a friend, and he did find my mother, and I've been on hard times many times, and
how about $10,000 cash?
No.
Does he know you have this?
I'm pretty sure he has. I've been talking about it on the internet for a little bit.
I don't know if I buy this. This is like Luca Brasi going, "What's in it for me?" before he gets his hand stamped. I don't know, man.
You don't have to. Yeah. All I'll say is,
why are you mentioning that you have it? Because it sounds like you're saying it's something that you're going to show or that you could show.
No,
it creeps me out.
I might just throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
That's you'd be throwing a lot of money away.
Well, but like I said,
you got to prove it, Tough.
I don't have to prove anything to anybody.
Yeah. A little glimpse, like a second or two.
And I may do that, but all I'm saying is, all my life, everybody's challenged me and said that I've never done, or I've never been proven wrong. I've opened my mouth on the air and went to prison for a year. I mean, I'm not a liar by any means.
So why are you here today then? There's a lot of teasing going on.
I'm here because
they're dangling this.
I'm here because I'm not a Howard Stern guy. I never have been. I'm a Cabbie guy. All right? That's why I'm here.
He's just kind of professing his independence as a Cabbie.
Thank you.
That's pretty much what it is.
That's exactly why I'm here.
And the video thing is a fun little tidbit. At least I'd like to see at least like a screen cap or something.
I'm wetting the beak.
Well,
there it is.
All right.
Let us wet our beaks.
Al Dukes down the hall says, but with this tape, he is still attaching himself to Howard.
Al Dukes.
True.
Al Dukes.
Thank you, Al.
True.
There you go.
The fabulous Al Dukes.
Yeah, sure.
You should just give it to him. If you got a tape of a guy banging, just give it to him. Videotape stuff creeps me out, man.
Yeah.
I love
like I said, maybe I'll just throw in the trash.
I like video stuff. It creeps me out.
I love it.
It creeps me out.
I like to see a little screen cap, maybe.
I have to say, I'm not a big radio listener because I've never listened to the radio since I got into radio. But I've listened to you guys a little bit, and I enjoy what you do.
Thank you, Cabbie.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
My girlfriend actually liked your talk show. We were listening while going to Lalo to get fruit. And Cabbie was on, and my girlfriend was.
Are you still?
I appreciate that.
Are you still in touch with Kane at all?
You know what? I hung out with him the other night.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's over, he's doing XM.
Yeah.
And we hung out, and he's doing well. He's
I think
a good
he's
guy.
like
he's on Ethel.
Exactly, he's on Ethel.
I think he's one of the best rock jocks that I've ever heard.
Ever.
The guy he's knowledgeable about music, he's got a great attitude and a great voice.
And he's a rock star on many levels.
Oh, yeah.
He lives it.
Yeah, he lives it.
All right, let's go to Sean in Boston. Sean, what's up?
This guy is so full of it.
Okay.
He's the biggest Howard suck-up ever. Crying on his show, bitching and moaning, wanting to be a part of it. Tell him about the time you confessed to Howard about being a homo. Yeah,
there was a certain confession, I believe.
Yeah, there was. Oh, because I'm honest.
Are you gay?
No. I bang hot chicks. Actually, I banged hot chicks in the studio on that console and filmed it. So how homo is that?
That's pretty homo.
It all depends.
Let's analyze this.
You're trying to attach yourself to O&A. Oh, you got.
I'm not attaching myself to anything. But how homo is that?
Well, we kind of would.
I actually banged hot chicks in Howard's chair, and he still uses it. Isn't he a germaphobe?
Oh, come on.
Did you ever hook up with a tranny?
All you care
not my
about is
thing.
getting
All right, thank you, Sean.
You're lost.
You have any episodes in prison that were a little...
No, federal prison's way different than state.
Yeah?
Yeah, way different.
Yeah, no problem.
You couldn't wait, could you?
Kenny does the you dropped something gag.
So, you just want to clear up the secret document today? Because we're running out of show.
It was a
Where did the line of communication
It was a fax from the owner of the company that's going to be suing Howard.
Right.
Yeah, it was in page 6, so we could talk about that. There's some kind of...
but I really...
You were happy that you were losing weight on this product, and Howard's like, you don't look like you lost too much or something.
And it's really
and the
not
company had a problem with that.
It's really not my... it's not my fight. It's the company's fight.
Right.
You know, so I can't really comment on the whole thing. I mean, it's not my thing. You see what I'm saying? I can't comment on the whole thing.
Yeah, but there was like, E-Rock.
Well,
E-Rock talked about it like it was Watergate, the Watergate break-in, and Deep Throat was giving him the folder.
He made it sound like, let's just say that videotape, we were getting that day. He made it sound like you had something that was just going to rock the radio world.
Well, I thought it was going to be something like that, too, because that's the phone call I got. It was,
But it was nothing.
Sorry. I didn't mean for E-Rock to...
That's all right. We goof on him all the time. Anyway.
That's what he told me.
And by the way, you were part of the famous assault on the media thing.
I was, and that was so random.
With Arthur Chien. It's on our website.
That was so random.
He ended up getting fired because we had an Opie and Anthony sign in the background. Arthur Chien got so bothered, he turned around and said, "What the F is your problem, man?" Live on TV. He was fired within an hour. And it just so happened that you didn't know we were doing this. You were just grabbing a subway, right?
I was leaving work because I worked the overnight. I'm walking to the subway.
You were working Howard's show.
No.
Because it was in the morning.
No, but I used to work the overnights here. So I was leaving work.
Well, you might... it does say 6:02 in the morning.
I worked 12 to 6.
Yeah.
I was leaving work. I'm
right,
walking to the subway. And I see the guy standing there with the microphone. All of a sudden, the O&A guy runs up with the sign. There you are. That's you. There you go.
That's
How you doing, buddy? All of a sudden, he's standing there with the sign. I walk up. I'm like, okay. I guess there's a camera. There's an O&A sign. I stand there. I put my finger up. That's it.
And you said we suck. We got to keep it fair. You said
okay.
You said O&A suck or Opie and Anthony.
Well,
suck.
I mean, be fair. Be fair. Okay, you sucked. I mean, it's radio.
I like the fact that he was off at 6, and that was 6:02, and he was already down the street.
Well,
that's somebody that doesn't stay after and go over the show.
I'll say this much: I like Cabbie.